Hey everybody, I'm Evan Hammonds for Bloodhorse.com and welcome to After the Wire, where we had another tough weekend for bridge jumpers, but we had a monster weekend for fans of good old-fashioned distance racing and for fans of the late Dynaformer, who had a pair of graded turf stakes winners on July 14th. Now at Arlington Park, where Dynaformer's son Ioia Big Time won the Stars and Stripes Stakes, they had 4 graded races as part of their Million Preview Day program. The most dramatic races of the day came in the American Derby and in the Modesty Handicap. Now the whole complexity of the American Derby changed dramatically when trainer Dale Romans didn't ship Silver Max to Chicago for the race. He would have been the even money shot against the bunch, but it still left a competitive cast going a mile and 3/16, the distance of the Secretariat Stakes on August 18th, which is part of the Million program. Now Daddy Knows Best was the choice here, but it was Romans' other runner who got all the Gouda on the Arlington grass. Cosetti, who we got up close and personal with in Baltimore for the Preakness, was as game as they come in the stretch of the American Derby. Now, with 2-turn experience, a 2-turn pedigree, he's a son of Cozine out of a Lemon Drop Kid mare, and back class on the turf, Cosetti showed us some grit, skimming the rail, waiting for room, when at times there didn't appear to be any. Now, Sean Bridgemahan said he was considering going around the leading All Stormy at the 8th pole, but kept to the inside, and as All Stormy came off the rail a second time, Cosetti was able to slip through. In the Modesty, it was also a bang-bang finish as Frank Calabrese's Roman Caca held off Barbara Hunter's Snowtop Mountain in a thrilling stretch duel. Now it would be another thrill to see them come back and do it again in the Grade 1 Beverly D. Bridge jumpers took it on the chin last weekend and again this past weekend as Treasure Beach, the 4-5 favorite in the Man o' War Stakes at Belmont, finished off the board, as well as the 2-5 choice Amarish in the Hollywood Juvenile Championship. Now young 2-year-olds sprinting in stakes are generally pretty formful, but Amarish folded up inside the 8th pole, creating show prices of $7, $14.40, and $25. Our hats go off to Gary and Cecil Barber and trainer John Sadler for claiming the Iowa bred out of his debut June 14th at Betfair Hollywood Park. As for the Man o' War, here's a lesson. Whether you're at the track or watching on simulcast, you need to pay attention to the horses as they are warming up. Now out on the track, Treasure Beach looked washed out with a few minutes to post, which is not really what you want to see in a horse that's 4-5. And when push came to shove in the race, as they came around the far turn at Belmont Park, it was apparent Treasure Beach didn't have much left in the tank. Point of Entry did have plenty left in the tank as the son of Dynaformer ran off to a 3.5 length score in the 1 mile and 3/8 race. Now it was a big win considering it was just the 4-year-old's second attempt in a graded stakes. Trainer Shug McGahee shipped his big turf horse, Boisterous, to Arlington, who wound up running second in the Arlington Handicap to Rahi Strada. But McGahee got his 3rd Grade 1 winner this year in Point of Entry to go along with Stuart Janney's Hymn Book and Data Link. We would like to take a moment to acknowledge the passing of photographer Tony Leonard. He came along at a time in the 1970s when professional sports photography, and more specifically photography of thoroughbred racing, was less than stellar, and he was quickly able to separate himself from the pack. In a black and white world, Tony's color images from the Triple Crown races were among the first 4-color covers of the Blood Horse magazine. But where he really excelled was shooting confirmation images of the industry's top stallions. Stallion Farms coveted his images, and Tony had the patience to wait and get the perfect shot. Now few possessed his talents and class before, and perhaps fewer possess his talents and class today. We're going to take a week off from After the Wire next week, but we'll come back at the end of the month, so keep watching. For Bloodhorse.com, I'm Evan Hammonds. Thank you very much.